Atlanta Victims Assistant Executive Director Brenda Muhammad, who will soon be shining the light on organizations who are trying to prevent violence in our community. But first, I asked her to talk about Atlanta Victims Assistance.
We've been providing services to victims of crimes all those years. We provide services not only to victims of domestic violence, but survivors of victims of homicide, those families, children who have been victimized that are victims. Any area of victimization, if a crime has been committed against a person and they were not involved in any criminal activity, the person, the victim, we provide services to them.
And what types of services, for example, do you provide?
We help victims through the court process. We help victims with victims' compensation. A lot of victims cannot afford to pay for services that they need, like therapy. We provide assistance to victims in helping them to get services that they may need, like lodging, especially in domestic violence cases, housing, shelter. We intervene on their behalf for bills that may need to be paid in the area of identity theft.
And how are you funded?
We receive funding from a fine that's taxed on fines when people have to pay fines in courts. That's a portion of it. And then we have been funded by the Criminal Justice Coordinating Council for all of our years. And we depend largely, mostly on private contributions from individuals and corporations.
And this is personal for you, too.
It's very personal for me because I truly believe that violence is preventable, because statistics show that they do become re-victimized again if they are not treated. And when we say treated, we're not talking about surgery with a bandage and that kind of thing. We're talking about treating their minds and their souls and their spirits. And so that's work, that's being done. Then you have the faith-based community, and we will recognize a faith-based program that's reaching out beyond its doors to work with the communities, surrounding them. We're recognizing the Anti-Defamation League for their great work that they do in their anti-bullying campaign and No Place for Hate that they have in the schools.
And now you have an event coming up. Tell us about that.
This is our signature event. It's our VIP Awards, and the acronym stands for Violence is Preventable, and what better time than ever to talk about preventing violence. During this time in this event, we want to heighten awareness about the issues that affect individuals and what kind of services are available to them. And we use this opportunity, this particular event, this Violence is Preventable event, we use it to highlight programs and individuals that are doing work in the area of violence prevention. Yes, we are a victim-serving agency, but our preference is that people do not become victims.
The Violence is Preventable Awards has been renamed after Barney L. Sims, the former chair of Atlanta Victims Assistance. Unfortunately, he passed as a victim of violence himself recently.